Yo guys, we're back. So here we are with Kaspa. Last video I was saying that it could drop down to this 6.5 cents range, and here we are at around 6.4 range, something like that. This is a low Bollinger, the bandwidth on the daily time frame. Not bad. Could definitely see some good support at this level. Bitcoin also, hanging around this low Bollinger. This is on the weekly time frame. Again, not bad at all. Now, something very interesting we're going to look into is the M2 supply, the global M2 supply. This is aggregation of all this the major global economies. All right, so I'm sure you've probably seen this picture. So what it does is it aggregates, it collects all the global economies, the currencies, from Japan, China, US, UK. It gets them all together and it creates the M2, the global M2. The total economic supply, basically, the total liquidity in the world, essentially. So once this goes up, now this is a very interesting chart. This is a 108-day offset. So there's been very high correlation. You see over here, very, very high correlation, especially in the last 2-3 years, even more than that, 195 days. 1,095 days, a very high correlation with a 108-day offset. So as the M2 supply goes up, there's more liquidity in the market. Bitcoin follows this, but with an offset of 108 days. Now it's following it pretty well. Here is about April 2nd tariffs. Okay, Trump is expected to release to put a lot more tariffs on more countries on April 2nd. It might signal a bit of a crash, and then April 6th, it's lining up with this chart, and it's kind of freaky. It's like that one guy who was saying like Bitcoin will hit what was it, like Bitcoin will hit $84,000 on the dot on this exact time. I forget what it was exactly, and it happened on the exact dot. It was freaky. So it's like when all these people have something that they follow, that like everyone believes something will happen. I mean, if everyone follows something, it's like is a higher likelihood that it'll happen in a way. Like, I mean, market makers, they've been playing this chart for a long while now. Now retail's finally understanding it. So I think it's a very high likelihood that this could actually play out, because we see it in the charts too. Like Bitcoin is bottoming out here, Kaspa as well. And you look across, like, all right, so again, Kaspa to Bitcoin, extremely undervalued, creating a floor here at this level. The buy pressure at these levels are overwhelming the long-term downtrend. It's very, very clear. This is literally starting. Oh man, it was starting like a green candle. It'll probably need one more week, but it's excellent to see this, and you see it not just with Kaspa, but with like across the market. I mean, I was looking at other coins too, and a lot of coins across the market are showing similar trends that like this alt season is imminent in the coming weeks and months. So this is looking very, very good. It's just like a similar setup over here. It drops down to the low Bollinger, the low bandwidth on the weekly. It may need some more weeks and then blast off. So everything's looking pretty good. So, but who knows? The market likes to be unpredictable, but Kaspa showing, just like I said, I was at 7.5 cents or wherever it was last video. It was around here. It could have stayed around there or dropped down here. So we're down here. We're probably going to go retouch this 7.5 cent mark, and the blast off is seriously imminent. I mean, this global liquidity, it's a big deal, because once there's more liquidity out in the world, people are saving up their fiat. So they have a lot of dollars. They had a lot of yuan, Chinese yuan. They have a lot of euros, yen. What do they do with it? Well, they hold it for 108 days, and then they're like, you know what? It's time to buy some assets. And that's where this growth comes from. So, yeah, expect some major growth. This is going to be like, literally, give it a month. And that's what I said like in a previous video. In a month from now, things are going to start looking really good. I mean, not just in a month, but it's like this whole summer. It's going to be, it could turn out very, very well. I mean, just hold long term. Doesn't matter when, but it's going to happen. It's not like if, it's when. Let's look at some meme coins. You know, Nacho doing really, really good. Again, you know, drop down, still following. This is a Kaspa with in terms of Kaspa, it's creating an uptrend. I mean, look at that uptrend; it's beautiful. This is in terms Nacho in terms of Kaspa. Even here, it's holding to this middle range with USDT. Here we go, and Kango as well. Kango maintaining this floor on the bandwidth, the Bollinger bandwidth, and with Kaspa even doing better, holding to the middle, the average. So both Nacho, Kango doing excellent. You know, pretty much following Kaspa. You know, had a nice little dip right here. So both looking really, really good. Love to see it. I'm gonna have some more videos out. A lot more topics. So many topics to cover. I get all these questions, and you know, great questions, great comments. Whenever you have comments like that, it inspires me to make a video covering that topic. So keep up with the comments. I'm gonna have to maybe I make shorts, like a short to answer some questions, or make it just a whole video on it. But yeah, so everything's looking really good. Hang in there. You know, it's gonna be a little tough, but you know, wait for another month. I think we're gonna see some great price action. Everything is at a bottom right now. I mean, can't get better than this. So yeah, on that, peace out.